Welcome to the Business Leadership Series, where our goal is to inspire you to become the best leader that you can be. Hey, we are here in New York City today. We're at Workville, the co-work space, workvillenyc.com. Thank you to them. They're a sponsor of us right now, helping us here. Also, Hotels by Day, Giannis Moti, he's been a guest, and they've accommodated us as well this week. So I want to thank both of them for being partners with our show this week. We have Albert Williams with us today. He is actually an ISI brother of mine as well. I had in our mastermind group. This is the first time I've met you.
Yes, sir.
Right here in the city, and you work here, and you are a serial entrepreneur. You are the president and CEO of Best Deal Private Car Service Incorporated. We're going to talk all about that and some of your entrepreneurial background. I'd like to start though, if we can, and I want to talk about your background. Being from Jamaica, talk to me about your mom and just how you got where you are here today, and then we'll go into some more details from the business.
First, Derek, thank you for having me, and welcome back to New York.
Thank you.
You know, you said the in-laws are here, so welcome back. But originally migrated from Jamaica when I was 8 years old. So I came up here when I was 8 years old. Lived in the South Bronx. Today, live in New Jersey today. Mom is still in the Northeast Bronx. And New York City is home. This is what I know. I know New York City. I know the boroughs. I know the inner workings of the city. Visit Jamaica on a regular basis, more as a halfway tourist, halfway islander. So I'll spend some time at the house in the country, spend some time at the hotel. Now, especially now that we have kids, but I'm also on the pool. So
okay.
It's pretty good.
Cool.
Yeah,
okay.
Pretty good.
So tell me about your mom's single mom.
Yeah. So
tell me about that experience.
Sure. So with a single mother, I'm the middle. So I have a younger brother, an older sister, and my mom always had to work multiple jobs to make sure that we had a better life. At the same time, while working multiple jobs, she always seemed to know if we were outside when we shouldn't have been outside. And we didn't have iPhones, we didn't have cameras in the house, but she just knew. So she had that mom intuition.
Yeah.
For those who don't think it exists, it exists.
That's awesome.
It exists, my friend. So while watching mom work and go to school and work multiple jobs, that's where I got the work ethic from. If my mom could do it, why can't I? Younger, faster, I should be stronger. Why can't I do it? So I followed that path, worked multiple jobs while going to school. So that while working, I couldn't get a job at McDonald's. So you would say the summer youth program, New York City has a thing called summer youth program. And maybe because mom made a little bit too much, so we weren't qualified. I wasn't qualified to work summer youth. My sister probably was, my brother, but as a middle child, I got the leftovers in the middle. So decided, you know what? You have a talent. Why not print flyers? I'm a computer scientist by trade, right? Why not print flyers? Why not fix computers? Why not cut grass? Why not shovel snow? And I've turned all those into successful businesses.
Wow, that's amazing. What I know necessity is one thing, but entrepreneurship is not for everybody.
Definitely.
I got bit with it at a young age as well, and so it's been most of my life. I've had jobs because I've learned a lot, but I've always had something, I think since I was like 12, and so I get it.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't stick with it.
Yeah.
It just, what is your mindset? I get out of necessity, but how did it continue to evolve as an entrepreneur as far as I can actually do this? I'm actually hustling and making some money. How did that continue to grow? Because you're doing a very successful company here.
Yeah. So like while working in corporate America, I didn't have that freedom of time. And now, like, wait a minute, if I could do this for someone else, why can't I do it for myself? So being a director of IT for a global company, that has a lot of requirements and a lot of leaving all the time. But I did have some downtime where I started a consulting company, started fixing computers, started providing the services that I provided for my company to smaller clients. So I would serve the solopreneur, the one mom and pop shops, the small businesses who needed that IT services but couldn't afford there was no Geek Squad then. They couldn't afford the Geek Squad. So I would come in and I would clean up your computer, your viruses, install programs, set up Wi-Fi networks, stuff like that. And that drive and seeing that, wait a minute, you know what? I went in there, I set this network up, I know I'm capable. Someone paid me for it, and guess what? They didn't call back and say it was broken. They called back and said, hey, my friend 2 doors down, or my brother who has a business, he needs the same services. And I told him about you, it's great. So by referrals, I was able to build a business. So the consulting business, when I moved to Dallas, I probably had 40, 50 regular customers. And I ended up selling my client list to another consultant that used to do work for me as a subcontractor. So I ended up selling my client list there. So made money while doing the work, was able to pay him and hire some other subs. And then when I decided to leave New York to go to Dallas, spend a little more time in corporate, but the opportunity was so good, I was able to sell that client list. That's social revenue.
That's great. That's the entrepreneurial
There you go.
opportunity wiring all the time.
That's right.
Yeah, I think I've looked at some of the different companies you've had, and I think at a certain point when your mindset is that way, you can find an opportunity in almost anything.
Absolutely.
And you get more confidence as you go.
Yeah, and I look not to reinvent the wheel. Right? Find something, there's a problem. I may have the problem. You may have the problem. When you have a problem, I got a solution for it.
Yeah.
You had people that were throwing out computers because there was something stuck in a floppy disk. Take a paper clip.
Look at that. It's that simple sometimes. Huh?
Look what I found.
That's great. I love it. Yeah. All right, so tell me about your company now.
Yeah. So Best Deal Private Car Service. When I purchased Best Deal in 2012, we had 19 owner operators. So we're similar to an Uber. We do 50% day-to-day rides like an Uber and 50% medical transportation.
Okay.
When I purchased Best Deal, it was 19 cars, one company. Today, there are 4 companies that make up the Best Deal group of companies. We have 285, 290 cars,
wow.
and we have a new line of business, non-emergency medical transportation. So what that is if you need to go to the doctor and you have either medical insurance, you have either private insurance or state subsidized Medicaid or Medicare, you book a reservation through the broker. Broker sends us the call. Our job is to get you to the doctor because in the way healthcare works today, most people don't go to the doctor because they can't get transportation. And they remain at home and they're more sick, right? They get further and further along. So the state, as well as brokers and private insurance companies, came up with it. We should transport the people to the doctor. Right. It's easier to transport men into one building than have doctors go from location to location.
Sure.
Doctors on call, right? Right. So we transport probably 8 to 10,000 people a month to medical appointments.
Wow, I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah. I didn't know it existed until a buddy of mine, Dave, I've known Dave for 30-something years, and Dave said, you should check out car service. You should get into this business because his business, they do work with the city, and the city's pushing the work delivery company. Whatever. And I looked at it. The first opportunity I looked at wasn't that great, but then I discovered this Medicaid stuff, this private broker, private insurance, and so far, 6 years later, the company is growing.
That's incredible. Tell me what are some of the highlights though of the business so far? Doesn't have to be a big moment. What's something though that stands out to you in your most recent journey as an entrepreneur, as a business owner? That's a proud moment for you.
One of my guys is actually funny enough. He's the driver that drove me here today. His wife called me up, and I'm like, "Everything's okay?" She's like, "I just called to say thank you." She's like, "I'm phone with his wife." And I'm like, "Is everything okay? Is he okay?" She's like, "Yeah, I just called to say thank you." I'm like, "Okay, all right." She's like, "He doesn't have to work as many hours as he used to work, and he's home on Sundays. So now he's home and he spends time with the family, and he's in a safe environment where." In the taxi business, it's a proud profession, but it's also, it could be a dangerous profession. People rob taxi drivers, right? Whether it's in Arkansas, whether it's in New York, it's an easy mark because they should have cash all the time. Hence the onset of Uber and Lyft and these other providers. But her message to me was thank you. He's working less hours, he's making a little bit more money, and he's safe. And now he's home on a Sunday, he's taking that one day off. Most taxi drivers work 6-7 days a week. So that was a problem. That moment made me realize, you know what? What you're doing matters, and it's making a difference.
Yeah,
so that's a great moment. Yeah, big moment, absolutely.
And they're small moments, but they're big. I understand that as well. Tell me a little bit tell me as a minority entrepreneur in America. You talk about that sometimes on podcasts. I'd love to hear your perspective.
Sure. It's difficult as a minority business owner because we have to work twice as hard to get the contracts, right? We have to work. We're a small company, small in terms of compared to the big guys, right? 300 cars. Uber in New York City, 30,000 cars. Right? So we have some of the operators that are local operators that are 1,000 cars. But as a minority business owner, we have to work harder. It's always that way. We have to work harder to get the contracts. And we need to make sure we provide that quality of service to keep the contracts. I have contracts today that, like, we're the provider for the New York City Fire Department. Hands down, why would the fire department need transportation? Well, if an operator shows up to work in Brooklyn and their job is to show up at the dispatch location in Brooklyn, and they're needed in Manhattan, they did their job. They showed up in Brooklyn. The city, the unions, whatever the agreement is, says, hey, they need to be providing car service back and forth.
Okay.
Right, and we provide that car service hands down. And that's a good thing to know that we're providing services, reliable, on-time professional services. Little best deal in the Northeast Bronx is providing citywide services for the New York City Fire Department should they need to move one of their 911 operators from location A to location B.
Right.
So that's big for us.
That's cool.
It's small account, but huge impact.
Yeah.
We know we impact the lives of New Yorkers.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Absolutely.
I like that.
That's a good problem.
And then especially here, that's a proud
Especially
thing to do.
Absolutely.
Hey, speaking of New York City and the competition and the Ubers and the Lyfts and just all of the things that you deal with, I run an agency and we deal with market share issues and competition, and so I'm always fascinated by how business owners navigate through disruptions. What are you doing here? What's your mindset to stay relevant, to grow, to fight? Even though you're smaller, but you're growing, and you share how your fleet's growing. How do you look at the landscape?
I look at it as service, right? The difference between Uber and a best deal is you leave your wallet in the back of an Uber. How do you get your wallet back? I send an email.
Right.
Pick up the phone. Call best deal. I'll call the driver and say, hey, look at the back seat, that's your wallet. By the time someone responds to that email at Uber, 34 days, 30 minutes. In New York City, hey, I left my wallet in the back of the car. Right? So for us, it's service. Not only, it's a personal service, right? We're community car service. Though we travel to 5 boroughs, the majority of our work is in the Northeast Bronx, but we're community car service. The drivers know your kids. The drivers know your name. They know where you work. The dispatcher pick up the phone and say, hey, Derek. She says, I'm going to call ID. Headed to work? Based on the time? Yep, going to work. All right, have a good day. Car be outside in 5 minutes. You don't get that in an Uber. You don't get that in a Lyft. So we have that personal connection with the customer. We are community-based. In New York City, livery taxis, livery cars are considered community car services.
Okay.
Right? And that's the heart of it. It's a community car service. Recently, we bought a company. We acquired I would say competitor. He's a competitor, but he was retiring. And we were able to acquire the company. The name of the company was Community Car Service.
Oh, wow.
And it took great pride. I paid a little extra for it because I wanted the name.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, because I wanted the name Community Car Service because that embodies what we are. We're community-based car service. We're local. Maybe small, but we're big.
Did you keep that name? So that name stays?
We have the name, and there's some time constraints in terms of moving the name over and adding it to the brand, but yes.
That's awesome.
Yes.
And acquisition is a big deal.
Absolutely.
Big or small, that's a big deal for a company.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's huge. Again, another congratulations.
Thank you so much.
How exciting. I'm a little jealous. I want to do that acquisition. It's really cool. So tell me about what's your vision, what's next for you with this company, what's next for you as a leader, what's on the horizon for you?
With the company, we continue to compete with ourselves. We don't look back at Uber. We don't think about Uber. They're relevant. In New York City today, there's a big vote to ban or cap the livery industry. It's going to affect best deals. It's going to affect Uber. It's going to affect everyone except yellow cars. But for us, we forge ahead. We forge ahead and we compete. Albert competes with Albert. I'm not worried about the guy on the street. Hopefully, our service will win over the customer. Right. So for us, that's how we deal with disruption. It's not really a disruption. We provide a service, what I believe is a value-added service, and we're local to our community. You can pick up the phone and call. I take complaints myself. Right? You can pick up the phone and call. I don't have an assistant. I couldn't have an assistant. Nobody answers my phone. I answer the phone myself. And I feel all the complaints. I listen to them. I may assign it to Derek to follow up on it.
Right.
But Derek needs to come back and say, hey, this is the issue. This is how we resolved it. But that's how I run the business today.
You've got your finger on the pulse of the customers all the time.
100%.
Which is critical for your the health of a brand, especially in an area like yours, where customer service is one of your differentiators.
Competition is stiff. There's a lot of
Yeah.
competition. Yeah.
Well, that keeps you good too.
Absolutely.
And it keeps you giving the best customer service to stay relevant.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I love that. That's man, thank you for sharing that. This is a business leadership series. So tell me how, for me, about every 3 or 4 months, probably more than that, but I look back and I go, wow, I wish I'd known now I wish I'd known then what I know now, because I'm learning so much every few months.
Mm-hmm.
Just from learning from men like you and from Big A and from these others in our lives that are just investing in us. And what are some things that you've learned recently that have made you a better leader? Maybe it's an epiphany, an aha, in either customer service or mentorship, anything that you might be able to share with us today.
You know, I have my 3 direct reports, right? And I gave them a survey. Fill out the survey. Tell me about the boss. What do you think? What's my weaknesses? What's my strengths? Mm-hmm. And one of the things one of the guys said to me was, you cut us off. Okay? Keep going. Says, you're not doing it in a bad way, because we start to give you the problem. You give us you know what the solution is before we finish, but cut us off. So one thing I've learned, and I know this, and it keeps on hitting me back every couple of months, every couple of weeks, is to listen more. Always listen. I may know the solution is not finished, because there may be something I'm missing. Right? And now what I'm doing today with my guys, started August 1st. You guys run the business. You guys run the business. Don't give yourself any raises. You guys run the business.
Wow.
I'm not talking to drivers. I'm not talking to customers first. When I sign to one of you guys run the business. I'll speak to the accounts if there's an issue, but you guys run the business. But I'm listening to you, and I want to see if you guys are listening to me and learning. So one of the things I do is I want to make sure I mentor and teach them and have them grow. So one day, I always want all my employees to stay with me, but at the same time, if they want to go off and branch off and become an entrepreneur and do something different, they need to grow. I guess they need to grow. And whatever direction they choose to go in life, they need to grow. And I have an opportunity to teach them to grow, to allow them to grow and let them grow. So they're running the business. It gives me the time to come out to New York City and hang out with you. You know, I'm going to an event this afternoon to do some volunteer work. Absolutely. These guys run the business. They have a problem, they call me. Other than that, you know, handle the drivers, handle the situations, whatever it may be. Make a decision. I may not agree with the decision, but you made it. If you made it and you were in my corner, you're in my leadership team, I'm going to stick to that decision.
Right.
And I'm going to support you in that decision. I may say, hey, you know what, Derek, I would have done it a little bit different, and this is why, but you run the business, it's yours.
I think it's great. I believe leaders lead leaders, good leaders, and for you to do that, even if it's even if they make the wrong decision, I know I've been personally guilty of this as well, and still, but in my early days especially, was not allowing them to make decisions, and that made them more hesitant to pull the trigger on things that they needed to.
Absolutely.
And so if you're having tepid leaders or tepid management that are afraid to make decisions, you're going to have that's a logjam and a liability long term. So I love that you're doing. That's great advice.
Yeah, no, they do it. I'm letting them do it.
Hey, I know that you're on a schedule today too, and I want to honor your time. Tell us how we can learn more about you.
I mean, right now, we touched on minorities already, and I'm passionate about building or teaching or mentoring, cultivating minority leaders. Wow. So the next couple of months, we'll do Big A and the rest of the guys in the mastermind. I'm going to start my own mastermind. Awesome. And we're going to concentrate on helping minority entrepreneurs develop. So the website is planbuildbecome.com. So you plan, you build, and you become the person that you desire. And you could, follow me on LinkedIn, keep up with what I'm doing on LinkedIn. So
planbuildbecome.com.
Yes.
Helping mentor minority leaders, minority business owners.
Absolutely.
Love it, man. Thank you again, Albert, for the great things.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
So great to meet you in person. You're going to be in Nashville next month?
Yes. Absolutely.
Awesome. I'll see you there too.
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you much.